Good day and welcome to another security briefing on the baseline responsibilities of security officers. This training module introduces a structured, operationally proven method used in security work worldwide. The 5 W's and 1 H: what, where, when, who, why, and how. This approach helps armed response officers, patrol officers, and control room operators turn observations into accurate reports, effective responses, and defensible investigations. This module forms part of a PSIRA competency framework and focuses on professional observation, communication, and risk awareness. In professional security operations, incidents are rarely obvious. They start as small irregularities: a loose gate, a forced door, a damaged fence, or an alarm that doesn't make sense. Purpose. The purpose of this SOP-aligned training module is to standardize how security personnel observe, record, communicate, and report incidents or irregularities during patrols, armed response deployments, and control room monitoring by applying the 5 W's and 1 H methodology. What, where, when, who, why, how. This methodology ensures accurate incident reporting, operational clarity, defensible records, effective investigations, improved threat prevention. Scope. This SOP applies to armed response officers, patrol officers, mobile and static, control room operators, supervisors and shift commanders, any security personnel conducting inspections, monitoring, or response duties. Applicable environments include, but are not limited to, perimeter fences and access points, buildings, doors, and windows, infrastructure and critical assets, utilities, cables, meters, panels, generators, CCTV monitored and alarm zones. Definitions. A. Incident: any event, condition, or irregularity that threatens or may threaten safety, security, assets, infrastructure, or operations. B. Observation: a factual, objective description of what is seen, heard, or detected without assumptions or personal opinion. C. Tampering: any unauthorized interference with security measures, infrastructure, assets, or access controls. Responsibilities. 1. Patrol and armed response officers perform systematic patrols and inspections. Identify irregularities or breaches. Apply the 5 W's and 1 H when observing and reporting. Preserve scenes where required. Communicate accurately with the control room. 2. Control room operators receive, record, and log information using the 5 W's and 1 H. Correlate patrol observations with CCTV, alarms, and access logs. Dispatch response units accurately. Maintain chronological incident records. 3. Supervisors ensure compliance with this SOP. Review incident reports for completeness. Identify patterns, vulnerabilities, and corrective actions. Procedure. Application of the 5 W's and 1 H. 1. The what principle. Identification of the irregularity. Officers shall identify and record exactly what is observed, including but not limited to forced or unsecured doors or windows, damaged fencing, gates, or barriers, missing or damaged locks, tampered panels, cable trays, meters, or equipment, signs of intrusion, forced entry, or interference. The operational rule on the what principle. Only observable facts shall be recorded. Assumptions, conclusions, or speculative language are prohibited. 2. The where principle. Precise location identification. Officers shall record the exact location of the incident or irregularity, including site name and sector, building number or designation, floor, room, door, window, or asset ID, fence line section, pole number, or zone reference. Operational rule on the where principle. General locations are insufficient. Precision enables rapid response and investigation. 3. The when principle. Time and timeline establishment. Officers and control room operators shall establish time of discovery. Time last area was confirmed secure. Alarm activation times, if applicable. CCTV time references. Patrol cycle or shift timing. Operational rule on the when principle. If the exact time is unknown, a reasonable time window must be recorded. 4. Who principle. Identification of persons or entities involved. Officers shall identify persons of interest, not suspects, including employees, contractors, or visitors assigned to the area. Unknown persons observed nearby. Witnesses. Vehicles observed, make, color, registration where possible. Operational rule on who principle. No individual may be labeled as guilty. Descriptions must remain factual and objective. 5. The why principle. Risk and vulnerability consideration. Officers shall note why the observation is significant, including proximity to high-value assets, known crime trends or previous incidents, poor lighting, blind spots, or environmental vulnerabilities, repeated targeting of the same area. Operational rule of the why principle. Note, this section identifies risk factors, not motives. 6. The how principle. Method and modus operandi assessment. Officers shall describe how the irregularity appears to have occurred, including method of access or entry, tools or force indicators, estimated effort or time required, possible number of persons involved. Operational rule on the how principle. Descriptions must be based on physical indicators, not speculation. Communication and reporting. All radio communications must be clear, structured, and factual. Incident reports must address all 6 elements of the 5 Ws and 1 H. Control room logs must align with patrol reports. Supervisors must review reports for completeness and accuracy. Incomplete reports shall be returned for correction. Compliance and quality control. Failure to apply the 5 Ws and 1 H methodology may result in incomplete investigations, delayed response, increased risk exposure, disciplinary review where negligence is identified. Regular audits and refresher training shall be conducted. Training and assessment. All applicable personnel must complete initial training on this SOP, pass a written or scenario-based assessment, participate in refresher training annually or after major incidents. Operational principle. Every patrol is an inspection. Every observation is intelligence. Every report must withstand scrutiny. The 5 Ws and 1 H are not optional. They are operational discipline. In closing, professional security is not about reacting fast. It's about responding correctly. The 5 Ws and 1 H ensure that every patrol, every alarm, and every observation is handled with discipline, clarity, and accountability. When applied correctly, this method strengthens investigations, improves coordination between patrols and control rooms, and reduces repeat incidents. Remember, every patrol is an inspection. Every observation is intelligence. Every report must withstand scrutiny. Please note that this training material is intended for educational and awareness purposes within the private security industry. It does not replace site-specific standard operating procedures, legal requirements, or PSIRA grading and certification. Officers must always act in accordance with company SOPs, applicable legislation, and lawful instructions from supervisors. The creators of this content accept no liability for misuse, misinterpretation, or actions taken outside approved operational procedures.